Straight away went in my throat. Touch that little dingly dang right in the back of my throat. Hello my handsome and sexy dirty bastards. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to review the whole collection of Mr. Terence Hughes. You guys have been asking for it already from the start of my channel. And because I am collabing with Max Aroma, I saw that they had this discovery set of them. So I was like, Max Aroma, send it to me. Now I also got a special discount code for you guys from Max Aroma. It is CRL Gift, which is going to give you a $10 off your order, of any order. But when you've ordered the fragrance, you are also going to get a $40 e-gift card with it. So you've ordered the fragrance, it gave you a $10 off, and after around like 72 hours, you are going to get an email with a $40 e-gift card. So you definitely don't want to miss that. That's like $50 that you are getting from them. So don't miss it. Now gentlemen, grab yourselves a cup of coffee and put your balls in a good position and let's get into it. Alright, so the first fragrance is Onyx. So also what I'm going to do is, I've never smelled all these fragrances. They are going to be a blind sniff. I'm also not going to look up the notes because else you're going to get like boring reviews like I smell bergamot and I smell oud and I just want to tell you what I smell without looking up the notes. Notes come later in the dry down. Okay, Onyx. Best sold. Let's see. Ooh, wow. Oh, that's really good. I smell a very sweet sweetness in there. It reminds me of a candy a little bit, but not just a normal candy, a very different kind of a candy. It's really good. It is really unique. I haven't smelled anything like this. It is really it's really niche. Yeah, to my nose it smells like sweet candies with oud, but very good. Very good. I also have no idea if there's oud in this, but it's very hard for me to describe. It's like sweet, perfectly unisex. Men and women can wear it. Also a tiny bit powdery, but ooh, really good. Damn. Oh, we're starting good. If I would rate this already from start, like it's 9.5. This is really something that I really like. 9.5. It's sexy. All right, so next fragrance is Boss Bastard. I like it that how he is calling his fragrances. It fits my channel, you know. I call you guys sexy bastards, sexy dirty bastards, and he's calling his fragrance Boss Bastard. I like it. Okay, Boss Bastard. Oh, this is fresher. This is, I didn't expect this from Boss Bastard, actually. What I smell now is fresh, flowery. It is good, but not my favorite. It's not really my thing. If I smell this is, yeah, it's more commercial. People are going to like this. I think I smell flowers in it, but it's like masculine flowers. Yeah, you can wear this all year round. It's also not like super fresh. It's just woody, floral, fresh. That's what I get. I'm gonna give this Boss Bastard a 6 for now. And also people like, maybe if you put this on skin, it is amazing, you know. I'm just doing first impressions and only testing it on paper. I need to test all of them like on skin and then maybe like something really magical happens. So just so you know, this is more like a fun-ish video. Next fragrance is Slut. Let's see. Huh? Pepper? Pink pepper? This is really weird because it is like feminine-ish, but it also has a masculine edge to it, but it's still feminine. And something happens to my nose. I think there's like peppery-ish in it. Like if you would smell champagne, you also get this bubbly effect in your nose. And that's what I get from Slut. Also not my favorite, but that's just because it smells feminine and I really don't like feminine fragrances. But it is good, also because of the weird bubbly thing that I get in the nose. It is fresh, it is flowery, and it's champagne bubbles, peppery-ish. That's what I get. I'm gonna give this a 7 because it is very unique and very likable. And I must say, his fragrances are really strong because I only sprayed 3 and the whole room smells of Terence Hughes. Okay, next fragrance is going to be Daddy. Let's see, Daddy. Yes, this is what I like. Ooh, yeah. Onyx and Daddy, hell yeah. This, like Onyx and Daddy, is like orgasm to the nose. This is amazing. Woo! Okay, so also Daddy is like woody and sweet. And I also think that there's some kind of maybe a hint of a oud in this one. Chocolate? Is there chocolate in this? Yeah, chocolate, sweet, powdery, woody. That's what I get from Daddy. Daddy is also going to get a 9.5. I really like Daddy. Onyx and Daddy are my favorites from now. Okay, next fragrance is Forbidden. Oh, but this is just straight up candy to me. This reminds me a bit of Prada candy, but then made more masculine. Forbidden because you can't touch the candy. Because then we need to watch our diet. Candy, I like it. 7. Forbidden is candy. I can't smell anything else. Okay, next fragrance is Om. Let's see if it is masculine or not. I can't smell it. Maybe this is more of a molecule kind of a fragrance. Or I'm nose blind already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm nose blind because all the others are super strong. No. I can hardly smell it. It's like really faint. It's really on the background. I think this is more of a molecule kind of a fragrance. Maybe ISO E Super because I can't smell it. But the thing that I can smell is a little bit of pencil shaving wood. And it reminds me a little bit of Dior Homme. But then more pencil shaving-ish. Woody and Play-Doh-ish. Yeah, I think you need to wear this on skin. But if I need to judge it on paper right now, it is a 4. But I think it's not a fair rating because I hardly can't smell it. And I think maybe this is a molecule-ish one. But we see with the notes what kind of a thing this is. Okay, is gonna get a 4 for now. Next one is Oud. Ooh! Now, but this is very likable Oud. This is not skanky at all. So, is this the Oud one? Yeah. This is good Oud. It's really woody, but it's a fresh kind of a Oud. It's not skanky at all. Not animalic at all. It's a clean, fresh Oud with a tiny bit of sweetness. I think maybe there's some fruits in this one, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure about anything actually. It's just what my nose is telling me. Oud is going to get a 7 for now. Okay, next fragrance, Alpha Man. Let's see if it's really alpha. If I think of like alpha kind of fragrances, I think of Dior Sauvage and Creed Aventus. Those fragrances are really alpha to me. Well, it doesn't smell like that, but it's really good. It already came to me. Maybe there's some ambroxan in this. Ooh, this is good. I smell lemon and peppers. Peppery. It's masculine. No, it is actually very masculine, this one. I don't really smell an ambroxan vibe, but I think this is ambroxan in it because it straight away, boom, came to my nose. And I like that. For now, 7.5. I don't want this video taking so long. Okay, Luna. Let's go. Come on. Very different. I think there's a flower in here that I don't like. I think it's a certain type of rose that I don't like. Now this is just straight up flowers to me. I don't like it. I don't like when I only smell flower. It's a little bit old school kind of a flower. A little bit grandma-ish. Not my thing. But maybe in a dry down it's completely changed. So for now I'm going to give it a 4. Because it's not nasty, but I don't like it. Okay, next one. Notorious. Notorious. Yeah, I like this. Really like this. This is a fragrance that you can wear like all year round. It is fresh, fruity. I think a compliment puller also. Yeah, this is just fresh, fruity to me. I don't smell anything else, but it's really nice. Next one. Oh, rating 7. I like it. Okay, next fragrance. Ozone. Oh, this is nice. Ooh, this is different. I like it. I like it a lot. But I can't describe it. Ozone? Ozonic? Misschien. Now, because I see the name Ozone, maybe I think it's ozonic. It's really nice. It's really clean. It's really fresh. I would love to wear this in the high summer heat. Yeah, man. Then this is really good. 7.5. Neon is the next one. Citrusy. Very nice citrus. But it's not only citrus, there's more fruits in this one. But I smell mainly citrus and musk and some more fruits. I'm not sure what's more in here. I like it. It's fresh, perfectly unisex. Men and women can wear it. 7, because I really like citrusy fragrances. Neon. All right, next one is Tabak. I like tobacco fragrances. Ooh, wow. This is really good. Is there oud in this? I think everything that I really like, that maybe there's oud in it. I smell a sweet tobacco with oud, I think. Maybe chocolate. Not sure. Incense. So some smokiness. But this is really sexy. This is really good. Definitely masculine. But oh man, I want to wear this. 9.5. This one is really good. It's sexy. It's masculine. It's oudie-ish. Amazing. Onyx and this one and Daddy are my favorites. Wow. Tabak, 9.5. Where's my pen? I have 9. Okay, next one. Patchouli Noir. I like patchouli, but I like a certain kind of patchouli. I like a little bit of an earthy, dirty patchouli. So I hope this is not a fresh patchouli, else I wouldn't like it. You get nose raped from these fragrances. I really like it. They're super strong. So you really get something for your money. Hop, okay. Now, Patchouli Noir. Aaron, show me what you got. Oh, I said that I didn't like fresh patchouli, but I'm wrong. I like this. But this is candy patchouli. Again, this is very sweet, airy, and the patchouli is very likable. Everybody can wear this. Yeah, it leans more feminine. Yeah, Patchouli Noir leans more feminine, but I would really love this on a woman. Wow. Yeah. No, this is also really good. Patchouli Noir, 8. All right, next one. Gardenia Blanc. Let's see. So I don't know what Gardenia is, ooh, but I think Gardenia is a flower. So white flower, white gardenia. It's nice. It's really nice. I don't like flowery, but I like this. Huh. It is flowery with a hint of sweetness, and the sweetness in there is really nice. 7.5. I like it. Is it unisex? No, it's more feminine. Okay, next fragrance is Haze Blanc. Haze Black. It's Haze Black. Oh, 7-Up. Lekker. I like this a lot. It's like lemony or citrusy with sparkly bubbles in it. So that's why I think of 7-Up with this one. Wow, I like it a lot. Haze Black is gonna get a 9. I really like it. Okay, next one is Oxycotton. Oxytocin. It is Oxytocin, not Oxycotton. Sometimes I'm a little bit dyslexic. I switch things. I already thought, like, why would you call a fragrance Oxycotton? But you never know with Aaron, because he also calls his fragrance Slut and something like that. So this reminds me of something. This reminds me of a Middle Eastern fragrance. Feminine Middle Eastern fragrance. This smells like something I've smelled in Dubai. But I really like it. 8. Oh, how it smells. This smells feminine, Middle Eastern, fresh, with spices. Spiciness-ish. Yeah, that's what it is. 8. His fragrances are really good, actually. There are just a couple that I don't like 2 4s I see. Maverick. Yeah, it's nice. Also, this one is like very commercial. This doesn't wow me, but it is a very good fragrance. If this would be in like a Sephora, this would sell easily. It's like that kind of a fragrance. A masculine, like I sell good kind of a fragrance, but I really like all the others more. But Mavericks get a good 6.5, you know. It's not bad at all, but it doesn't wow me. But it is because all his other fragrances are really good. Okay, next fragrance is Blood Orange. I really like citrusy kind of fragrances, so I think Blood Orange is really going to be my thing. Whoa! Oh, straight away went in my throat. Touch that little dingly dang right back of my throat. It smells like if I have a blood orange right in front of me and I put my nose above it. That's what it does. Because it also gives you that fizziness in your nose that you get if you like cut the blood orange open. That fizziness you really get. Oh, I like it a lot. This is so nice if you wear this like in high summer heat. I hope this one lasts a very long time. That's super. 8.5. I really like citrus kind of fragrances. Okay, next one we got Jasmine Narcotic. Okay, so no, old school. This is, I don't like this. It smells like old school white soap from my grandma. I don't like this. I'm not gonna smell it again. I'm gonna let it dry down. I'll come back to it in a dry down. This is going to I'm gonna give this a 3 because it's good, but it's not my thing. Okay, next one is Santal Extreme. Sandalwood is not really my favorite note because it doesn't go good with my body chemistry. So we see what kind of a sandalwood this is, because there are different kind of sandalwoods. This is a good one. This is a good one, but I don't really like sandalwood. If you like sandalwood, you're gonna love this one because this really has that creamy kind of a wood in it. It's really getting really creamy. I really don't like creamy kind of fragrances, but for the fragrance of what it is, it's not bad. I would enjoy it if it's on someone else, if I get a whiff of it. So that's why I will give it a 6. 6. 6. Ooh, Onyx Extreme. We're gonna see how Onyx Extreme is, because I already really like the normal Onyx. Don't disappoint me, Mr. Aaron. It's different. It's a whole different fragrance. Aaron, what have you done? The other one was better. I think you shouldn't call it Onyx Extreme, but Onyx Light or something, like Onyx Fresh. Because in that one was really like powdery, chocolatey, strong, oudy. In this Onyx Extreme, you've put a fresh thing in it. So this is not my, no. But it is good. But I think because of a thought of Onyx that I was going to get something. It's okay, not my favorite, it's 6. Okay, next fragrance is a Legend. Let's see. He is using some notes that you get that fizziness in your nose. Like really if you smell like champagne, or when you're cutting open a lemon, or when you're smelling 7-Up or something like that. He really uses some fizziness, fizzy notes that does something to your nose, bubbly. And it's also in Legend. I really like it a lot. This is like the type of a fragrance that Aventus is, but then put 7-Up in there. Now, I'm not saying that this smells like Aventus, but it's like that type of a fragrance. Like strong, masculine, but then with some fizziness in there. And I really like it. Legend is an 8 for me. It smells masculine. Next fragrance is Haze Blue. Okay. Again, the grapefruit fizzy-ish type of a note that he puts in there. I like that. It's a good note. Keep using that. Please. Oh, really good. Yeah. Well, I think that the note of the blood orange is also in this one, because I get that. Because it makes my mouth water. I really like that. This is the fragrance that when you go to the beach or when you're going to some tropical island, you're sipping on a cocktail and then you're wearing this and you have that Hawaiian blouse on and oh, you smell so fresh and clean and tropical. Love it. It leans masculine, but a woman can wear this one as well. Yeah, really tropical. This one is a 9.5 for me. I love this kind of fragrances. Haze Blue. So if you like Elysium, Aventus-ish, but then with tropical notes, Haze Blue. Last fragrance is Animalix. I like it. I like it already from far away. You know, I've smelled them all. I'm now at the end. I liked almost everything, and a couple of them I really like. Whoa, this one's really good. I've heard from people that it was very skanky and very animalic and that it wasn't good, but I don't get that. Everything is good from him. I thought that this was going to be very animalic, but it's not that. It's okay. I have no idea what I smell. I like it. It is fresh, is sweet. I think my nose is broken. For now, I'm going to give it a 6 because I can't smell it. Okay, now I'm going to smell all of them again and we're going to the dry down and I'm also going to tell the notes what are in there. So we're going to start with Onyx. And I gave Onyx 9.5 and we're going to see if it's still 9.5 or if it's better or not. Still 9.5. I'm gonna also tell the notes. So in the top you get Rose Absolute, in the mid you get Vanilla Absolute, Plum Chocolate, and in the base you get Patchouli, Thai Oud, hey Oud, Ethical, Ambergris, Sandalwood, and Musk. Amazing. I like it that there's Oud and Ambergris in it. I like it. I still like it a lot, but it is a little bit down right now just because I get more of the rose of the tester strip. And the rose in here is the rose that it's okay, you know, but how I got it in the beginning I got more of the vanilla, the darker kind of a notes and the chocolate and the oud. And now I get also the rose in it. But still, I think if I have it on skin, I would love it. But from 9.5, I'm going to cut it a little bit down to a 9. It's still really good. It's amazing. Okay, now I have Boss Bastard. So we're going to look up the notes from his website. He says, when I designed this, I drew inspiration from Leonardo DiCaprio in the film Wolf of Wall Street. I was inspired by him sitting in a leather chair, smoking a Cuban cigar, giving 0 fucks, a total boss bastard. Oh, that's nice. And the fragrance also got better. But it's, to me, Cuban cigar in a leather, okay. But I smell more, this is more really fresh to me. The most things that I get from this fragrance is musk and a bergamot, lemon and mandarin on the tester strip. And vetiver. And some sweetness from the tobacco. But I wouldn't say that this is a tobacco kind of a fragrance, no. But it's better than a 6. It's gone up now. 7.5 I'm gonna give it. Okay, next fragrance, Slut. I gave that one a 7. The Slut philosophy Be free, have fun, be who you are and do what you want. Indulge in life. Embrace your inner slut life is more fun. Okay. Okay, so the notes in here are apple, neroli, sweet orange, bergamot. In the mid you get jasmine, sambac, strawberry. And in the base you're gonna get patchouli, ethical ambergris, clean skin accord, and filth. Well, I have no idea, but let's see if it's better. I gave it a 7. I still give it a 7. A slut fragrance in my head has more darkness. And this is more like a happy kind of a fragrance. I would say that this is a office kind of a fragrance. Just very likable for everybody. And when I think of slut, I'm gonna think of a lot of dirty sex and everything like that. And I would want oud in this. Like more masculine, feminine fragrance. And this is just feminine office to me. So, but it's still good. It's a 7. I just wouldn't think that this is the name slut. Okay, next fragrance, Daddy. I gave Daddy 9.5. Daddy is a sweet and spicy, easy to wear, massively projecting and long lasting. Okay, let's see. So the notes in Daddy are apple, bergamot. In the mid you get tonka bean and nutmeg. In the base you get smooth oud, sandalwood, patchouli, vanilla, benzoin, sexy benzoin, ethical ambergris, and clean skin. He uses a lot of oh, love it. This has gone up. This is a 10. This is really sexy. Daddy is a 10. Daddy is my favorite from now. I think he uses a lot of ambergris to make his fragrances push, and I really love that because everybody needs to smell how good we smell with fragrances. 10. This is really good. Aaron, sexy motherfucker. Okay, let's see. We're going to the dry down of Forbidden. Forbidden was 6.5 for me. Ignite your senses with Forbidden. Forbidden is rich, dark, and gorged with dark, silky chocolate, tonka, and dipped in rum. Okay. I don't know why I gave it a 6.5, but this is really good. This is better now. Maybe I wasn't so impressed in the opening. Wow. Now this has gone up. So most things that I smell, if I know the notes now, is vanilla. Chocolate orange, oud. Okay. Now I don't really get the oud. I really get like vanilla. I understand the rum. Vanilla, rum, and ambergris are the main things that I smell. But this is an 8 right now. This is good, man. Forbidden. Okay, let's see. The next is Om. And I gave Om a 4 because I couldn't really smell it. I smell it now. It's good. I still get the pencil shavings. And far away I get Dior Homme Intense. It's much stronger now. I don't understand why I couldn't smell it in the beginning. It's really good. But I really like Dior Homme Intense. Shut the fuck up, busy bitch. Homme as maximum imprinting technology incorporated to base, making Homme the perfect date fragrance. I agree. This is a really good date fragrance. Homme gets stronger the hotter you get. Okay. You leave an impression when wearing Homme. Okay, so the notes are Iris concrete. Iris. Confirmed by CG. Oh my god, the technical stuff. I don't care. Iris. In the middle you get amber and tonka bean. In the base you get vanilla, sandalwood, cedarwood, and clean skin accord. Yeah, the clean skin accord I get. Oh, but Iris, that's why I got Dior Homme Intense, I think. Now, from a 4, it's getting an 8 now. It's really gone up because I can smell it now and it smells super sexy. I like this kind of fragrances. 8. Sexy. Okay, I must say with all these fragrances, you can't really judge it from the opening because they change. They really change. In the top you get this and then it changes to almost like sometimes a whole other fragrance, or it gets better or a little bit less. But just so you know, when you're testing out Terence Hughes, they change. Okay, next fragrance is Oud. I gave Oud a 7. Okay, he says Oud is dark and sweet and features Thai and Burmese oud at the core. Oud is amazing layered on any of my other ouds to create more sensuality. Okay, so it's more of a layer fragrance. At the top you get rose, sweet orange. In the mid you get date, raspberry, and amber. In the base you get Thai oud, Burmese oud, benzoin, patchouli, sandalwood, vanilla, and ethical ambergris. To me, I must say this is not really special, but this is just a very likable oud. It's still a 7. Okay, the next fragrance is Alpha Man. I gave that fragrance a 7.5. He says clean, sweet, and projecting, suitable for when you want to make an impression or exude an air authority. Okay, so in the top you get neroli, bergamot. In the mid you get vetiver and cedarwood. In the base, sandalwood, tonka bean, patchouli, clean skin accord. He really likes the clean skin accords. What are you putting in there, Aaron? I gave it a 7.5, but compared to all the others, this has gone to a 6. It's not that it is special-ish, but it's not my favorite. What do I smell in there that I don't like? I don't know why, but I get rose in this. He says that there's no rose in this, but I get a rose, kind of a rose that I don't like from this. So that's why it's gone lower to a 6. Sorry. Okay, next fragrance is Luna. I gave Luna a 4. Why? I have no idea. Luna is an Oriental Gourmand fragrance based around Rose Absolute. Probably because I don't like the rose in here. Vanilla, tonka bean, peach, coconut and Thai oud. Okay, so in the top you get Rose Absolute and lemon. In the mid you get peach, Tahitian vanilla, tonka bean, ylang ylang and coconut. In the base you get musk, patchouli, ethical ambergris and Thai oud. I don't know why I give it a 4 because it's really good. The other ones are more masculine and that's what I really like. This one is more feminine to me, but it's not bad for a feminine fragrance. I give it a 6.5 because I don't like feminine fragrances, but for a feminine fragrance, this is pretty good. Okay, Notorious. Notorious is the ultimate naughty boy fragrance. Okay. So in the top you get bergamot, lemon, mandarin. In the mid you get tonka bean, vanilla, amber seed and heliotrope. And in the base you get patchouli, cedar and rum. I really like rum. I gave it a 7. Let's see if it got better. Yes, it did. Still not super good, but now actually it is super good. What I get in this more is like cedar and rum and like the bergamot, lemon and mandarin. And some sweetness from the vanilla and the tonka. But Notorious is 8, from a 7 to an 8. Okay, Ozone. Ozone I gave a 7.5. And he says Ozone is my first commercial fragrance. Ozone is bright, ozonic, massively projecting and long lasting. Okay, Ozone is fun and packed full of summer. So in the top you get Ozone, lime. In the mid you get coconut, matcha accord and spearmint. In the base you get ethical ambergris, clean skin accord, driftwood and patchouli. Oh, it got better. I get the lime now more in this one. It's like fresh lime. I also get a bit of the mint and maybe the ambergris because of the strongness, but the other things I don't get. From 7.5, I already gave it a good rating, but I'm gonna give it a little bit of an extra point. I give it an 8. Okay, Neon. I gave Neon a 7. And he says this is an ambroxan monster designed to get attention, designed to turn heads. Fuck, you smell good. Hell yeah. That's what we want. You smell fresh and sexy. Neon is suitable for clubbing. Okay, so in the top you get grapefruit, mandarin, lemon and pineapple. In the mid you get amber, ambroxan and dry woods. And in the base you get sandalwood, clean skin accord. I like this as well. A lot. More than a 7. This has that lemony effect that I really like. What is in there? Lemon. Oh, there's lemon in there. This is that fragrance that you can wear all year round and you smell really good all year round. This is an 8.5. It's really good. Next fragrance is Tabak. So he says formerly tobacco oud and vanilla. Okay. Dry woods, sweet tobacco flower come together with oud and creamy vanilla to create a fragrance for people with taste and sophistication. That's me because I liked this fragrance a lot. So in the top you get tobacco leaf. In the mid you get Madagascar Vanilla Absolute, Tobacco Turkish Rose. In the base you get Burmese Oud, Cedar Wood and Ambergris. Again, I love it that he puts ambergris into almost everything. Yeah, oh, this is a 10. This is a 10. This is amazing. This is one of my favorite fragrances from him. I really get the vanilla. I get also the oud. I have no idea if I said that I smelled oud, but I smell it. Vanilla, tobacco leaf and oud. Yeah, this is really good. This is amazing. Okay, the next fragrance is Patchouli Noir. And this one was the fresh patchouli, I think. Patchouli Noir is dark and mysterious. No, it's super fresh. Patchouli, dark chocolate, spices, vanilla and tonka bean make my patchouli fragrance dark and suitable for dark. It's fresh. It's not darkness. We have different interpretations of darkness. Okay, in the top you get bergamot. In the mid you get radiant woods, nutmeg, ginger, cinnamon and coconut. In the base you get Madagascar vanilla pods, tonka bean, patchouli, rum, clean skin accord, almonds and dark chocolate. Yeah, you would say that that it would be a dark fragrance, but it's super fresh. This is like a fresh, bright and light kind of a patchouli. Not dark. To me, I'm gonna give this a 9. Although it is still kind of feminine to me, but a very good feminine fragrance. Yeah. But not dark. Bright. Okay, the next one is Gardenia Blanc. Formerly it was called Goddess. Powerful, sweet, seductive and deeply sensual. In the top you get Gardenia Absolute. In the mid you get Rose Absolute, Jasmine Sambak. In the base you get Ambergris again, Sandalwood and Soft Skin Accord. I really want to know what the Soft Skin Accord is. Are you putting yourself in there, Aaron? What are you doing? I think Gardenia is a weird kind of a flower. Is it a flower? I have no idea what it is. But it's good. Is it a spicy flower? It's good. I gave it a 7.5 and I'm still at a 7.5 because I'm not blown away by this fragrance, but it is a good fragrance. Yeah, just the others are better. Okay, next. Okay, let's see. Haze Black is a fresh and dry fougere, extrait de parfum. So at the top we get Haze Hideon, Brazilian sweet orange, lemon and pink grapefruit. In the mid we get pineapple, galbanium, blackcurrant, pink peppercorn. And in the base we get filth accord, clean skin accord, ambergris and rose absolute. Oh yeah, this is that fizzy. What is it? Brazilian sweet orange and pink grapefruit. That's what I smell. It's amazing. Yeah, this is really good, this one. What did I give this? Haze Black? 9? It's a 10. That's how good this is. I love this. If you want like a fresh fragrance for all year round, Haze Black. It's super good. Yes. Oxycotton. He says that it sensual and indulgent. Oxytocin arouses a taste of the Orient. Okay, so in the top you get Turkish rose. In the mid you get sweet chocolate, spices, tonka bean tincture, Madagascar vanilla and tree moss. And in the base patchouli, musk, Thai oud and ethical ambergris. Yeah, really good. And I'm gonna give it a 9 because it's really good. But still feminine leaning. Oud. Oh, that's maybe why I give it like feminine, female, Middle Eastern. But 9, it's really good. Okay, Maverick. Maverick is heady, sensual and sultry. So in the top we get bergamot, mandarin and lemon. In the mid we get vanilla, tonka and plum. And in the base patchouli, nutmeg and cedarwood. Ooh, this is good. I only give it a 6.5? No, it's better. It's really nice. It is sweet, woody, masculine with hints of the fruits that you get in here. But it's not 6.5, this is an 8. Okay, now we're going to Blood Orange. A beautiful, happy, bright and bold citrus scent, perfect for the summer or to lift the energy. Well, yes, because this is really good. Okay, so in the top you get mandarin, tangerine and blood orange. In the mid you get ambroxan, nice. Jasmine Sambak. And in the base we get patchouli, rose absolute, skin accord and ethical ambergris again. So we get ambroxan and ambergris. Awesome. Yeah, this is really good. I love this kind of fragrance. 8.5 I gave it. I still give it an 8.5. Love it. I'm gonna wear it in the summer. Okay, now we are at Jasmine Narcotic. I gave it a 3. I think that this one was the grandma kind of a soap fragrance. Oh, yeah. No, I don't like this. He says that it's exotic and mysterious. Not in my head. This is grandma old school soap. But okay, in the top you get Egyptian Jasmine Absolute, Jasmine Tea. In the mid we get Jasmine Sambak. In the base we get Bois de Rose, Patchouli, Amber and Musk. The thing is, this is just not my thing, and that's possible, you know. I still put it at a 3. This is my least favorite from his whole collection. Yeah, this is not my thing. Okay, Santal Extreme. Santal Extreme makes a striking signature fragrance and suitable for all occasions. In the top we get Italian bergamot and mint. In the mid we get vanilla, tonka bean and sugared almond. Oh! And in the base we get patchouli, sandalwood and nutmeg. Okay, if you like very creamy, woody fragrances, then you would love this fragrance. But I really don't like cream in fragrances, so this is not my thing, but it's not bad. I gave it a 6. I still stand with a 6. But I think if you are the person, and a lot of people are that person, who loves sandalwood, you are going to love this fragrance. But it's a good fragrance, but not my thing. I'm getting nauseous of very creamy fragrances, but if I get a whiff of it, it's really good. I stay with the 6. Okay, Onyx Extreme. Most pure form of onyx, sensual, opulent, dark and brooding. Rose Absolute 4%. Mid we get Vanilla Absolute, Plum, Chocolate, Raspberry, Ylang Ylang. And the base we get Amber, Oak Moss, Patchouli, 7.6%, Thai Oud, Ethical, Ambergris, Sandalwood and Musk. It is better than a 6 right now. It reminds me now of the normal Onyx. I think the first spray I got really much of the Rose Absolute. And I think he uses a rose that I don't really like. Because it's like a realistic rose. That's what I smell. And I don't like realistic rose. I like fake rose. But it's better than a 6. It is an 8. It's really good. But not better than the normal Onyx. I think because there's too much rose in here that I don't like. I don't like his rose note that much. But it's not that it overpowers the whole fragrance. That's still why I give it an 8. Okay, the next one, Legend. Legend is self-assured, confident and unashamedly masculine. Yeah, it is that. Is this that fragrance that I said it reminds me of Aventus-ish kind of a fragrances? Because it smells like that. It's not a clone or anything, but if you like Aventus, you're also gonna love Legend. Okay, so in the top you get lemon, sweet orange, clementine, grapefruit, and bergamot. In the mid you get ambroxan, apple, and tonka bean. And in the base, patchouli, cedarwood, sandalwood, oak moss, drywood, and elemi. Yeah, there are a lot of fragrance notes in here that are also in Aventus-ish kind of a fragrances. But I love it. I like it. It is an 8.5 for me. Just a half point up. Okay, so now we are at Haze Blue. I gave Haze Blue a 9.5. Yes, because I really love this one. Yeah, it gives you that fizziness. Haze Blue is a more light, airy, dry, sweet, and juicy. It is exactly that. Let's see. The notes in here are Ozone Accord, Brazilian Sweet Orange. I think I said I had a grapefruit or orange kind of a feel to this. Ozonic Accord, Brazilian Sweet Orange, Lemon, and Pink Grapefruit. In the mid we get Pineapple, Galbanum, Blackcurrant, Pink Peppercorn. Don't know what that is. In the base we get a Clean Skin Accord, but this one is really good actually, wow. And why I love this one is because this one is very unique. I really like it if there's like grapefruit notes and fragrances and that it lasts in there, you know, because most of the times like it fades away and still here. I said it was a 9.5. It's still a 9.5. Really good. Okay, next. Okay, so the fragrance that I got here, the last one, Animalix, is now called Carbon. It's clean, fresh, light, and airy. Yeah, airy it is because I couldn't smell it. But now I do. In the top you get bergamot. In the mid we get white floral notes, amber, ylang ylang, radiant woods, heliotrope, and vanilla. In the base we get musk, clean skin accord, and ethical ambergris. Okay. Yeah, I still can't hardly smell it, but I think this is a molecule kind of a fragrance because he says in here, do you have a fragrance you love but it has trouble lasting and projecting? Then add carbon underneath. So this one underneath. So I think this is more of a molecule, give it a push kind of a fragrance. A 6 because I can hardly smell it, but it isn't bad. But yeah, 6. That's it. Alright, so I'm not gonna make it any longer. I think I'm filming right now an hour and I'm gonna edit it as fast as possible for you guys. The ones that I like the most, my favorite is Daddy, Haze Black. Those two are really my favorite. Daddy is a 10, Tabak is a 10, and Haze Black is a 10. But I liked a lot. I think I also gave a lot of 9s. I like a lot of his fragrances. So, your question that you had for me, Michelle, is Terence Hughes good? Yes, they are. It's really good. Now I need to try them on skin. I have smelled 25 super powerful fragrances from him because my whole room smells like Aaron right now. But yeah, they are very powerful. They are CurlyFragrance approved, at least the ones that I approved. And hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below which is your favorite Terence Hughes fragrance. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it wasn't too long. See you in the next video. Mwah. Bye bye.
Oh, oh, oh.